This was me 30 years ago. Funny thing, I never imagined things could change the way it did. Sometimes I sit back and ask myself, did I make poor life choices? Or I didn't get the opportunity that I needed? I wanted to be a teacher back then, and I was very ambitious, but I didn't get the opportunity. It took me time to realize what happened. I wasn't fed the right information, and I didn't have the right opportunity and motivation. I am no longer sad because life is a road full of experiences, and those experiences is what makes life what it is. So be happy, okay?
So you see, life and its experiences can bring humans to a point that it can cause you to turn into a motivational speaker if things don't work out the way you expect. But sometimes too, some of these live stories of people that have not seen the best out of their decisions, if you listen to them, even though they sound like the advice of, in quote, a defeated person, if you may say so, but then I tell you, these can make your life a better one. A friend of mine, Boroshi, back in the years, said he would never listen to advice from a poor person, someone who has failed in life. To him, success is all about money, but that's not the truth. I told him many years back that, look, bro, at least you can know from a poor person one thing that made the person fail, and that can be the life changer for you. So this woman is telling us how beautiful she used to be. Look, her story is not different from most of us, most of the people listening to me. But if you are lucky and your story has been the way you wanted it right from beginning, then good, thank God for your life. But if yours is like this, look, it's not all lost. Life has got more to offer. You are not losing anything. It sounds like everything is down. It may feel like that. But I tell you, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes at the latter part of your life, that's where things will shine better for you. It may look like things are gone, but it's never too late. One advice I got from our mother speaking right now here is this. She said she wanted to be a teacher. That was her aspiration. Big dream, yeah? But trust me, being a teacher in this day and age, in certain countries and certain environments, it's not too hard to become in certain countries. But that is what she wanted to become. And even that has become a difficulty. She's not been able to do it. So my advice and my question to you is this. If you have become what you've become right now, it means you need to appreciate God. Thank God for your life. You've done well. Congratulations. But don't look down on anybody who has not become, because everybody wanted to become something. I remember growing up, every child had massive dreams. Playing together. One child would say, oh, I want to be a doctor. This one says, I want to be a pilot. This one says, I want to become this. All children said beautiful and great things. But when life began to happen to people, when we began to face the realities of life, we thought it was all about growing old and choosing a career and going into it. Not knowing you needed to study, you needed to discipline yourself, you needed to do certain things. And more importantly, you needed people with money to back you up. Then as we grew up, some of us began to fall on the sides. People began dropping to the extent that even in school, the richest could not pass. The poorest were able to pass, but could not continue to the next level, unfortunately. But just because the richest were the richest, it means the richest people were able to get the money to afford the class, they pay the fees for the next class. But the poorer ones couldn't get the money. So if you can't get the money, what happens? The next person will go. So opportunities have always been there for people that have financial support. If your situation is different, thank God you got it right. But there are a lot of people that had a lot of opportunities, but no money to push them to the next class, to the next level. I believe this woman is speaking about some of those things. And then she mentioned one major thing that I want us to also look into, which was choices, poor decisions. She says she's not sure if it was because of her poor decisions or choices that she made. And she's not sure if it's just because opportunities didn't show themselves. But opportunities will always be around. But it will be for the prepared academically, and it will be for the prepared financially. And so if you didn't have the finances and academically you were not sound, then it meant that you would not make yourself available to assess or to reach out to the opportunities if you took wrong decisions in this life. For instance, a smart guy can find himself or herself with poor friends and they will influence you. Trust me, they will take over you. They will introduce you to things, substances that can never let you go on well in life. Maybe your life is better. Maybe you were not able to, you were able to overcome all such challenges that came your way. But many fail because sometimes the bait of the friendship, the influence of the friendship was too high on some people, so they could not stand. If you were able to stand, thank God. But I'm encouraging the youth or anybody else that is going through a time of decision, or some people are right now sitting somewhere crying about their lives. Look, if you are crying about failures, look about your life. Look at how you've been able to even have yourself. At least you are alive to cry. That is a win. At least you can move around. At least you can speak. At least you can have your life, your health intact. So you can say that there is some form of victory for you. But if you cannot do anything, then you will know that life has become difficult because you cannot even say anything. But if you can speak, if you can move, you can do some things, then it means life has been okay. Remember, there is hope. There is light at the end of every tunnel. Problems will come, but one day you wake up and you ask yourself, is this really me? Because many have become successful after 50, after 60 years. Yes. But when they were 40, 50, 45, nothing was working. So don't lose hope. I like the way the woman has encouraged herself that she should not be sad any longer. Be encouraged. Stay strong. And remember, our choices will affect us. Our finances will affect us. And how we prepare ourselves will also contribute to what happens to us tomorrow. Stay tuned and see you next time. Have a blessed day. It's still your brother Koda from Koda TV. Bye.